Hello you guys, welcome back to the channel. So I have a few questions today that are helpful when we're making purchases. There's 5 of them. So I'm hoping this won't be a very long video. So the very first one is, can I live without this? Not, do I need this? Because, we can absolutely justify and decide that we need anything, right? So the can I live without this question is, if I don't have it, then what, right? Generally, depending on what the item is, we're going to go with, I really don't need it. I have one that I could use. I maybe have one in a different color, blah, blah, blah. So that's the very first one is, can I live without this? You are being such a whiner. Dog's back here whining. The next one is, will this be donated or in a garage sale next year, right? So, like I have said this before, when I had that big garage sale, this is now a thing that I think about a lot. Like if I buy this thing, is it going to be in my garage sale next year? Or am I going to be donating it? Is it going to be put in the back of my car in 6 months, right? That's an excellent question because so many things wind up donated, even though we spent very good money on them. Now they're donated because we wanted them at the time, but now we don't need them anymore, or we realized it doesn't really fit into the living room, whatever the case may be. Or, this is a good one, we're standing in the kitchen, that whatever small appliance that we thought we just really super needed and went on Amazon because we were going to make all these marvelous things with it, we never use it. So that's a good question to ask is this going to be donated or given away? So the next one is, can I borrow or rent this item? And I'm talking about like things like a tiller, for example. Say you're going to do a garden. You're only going to use it one time a year. Would it make more sense to rent a tiller or borrow it from the neighbor or something like that rather than purchasing the tiller? Because if you're not going to use it very often, it might be more cost effective to just rent one. Plus, then you don't have to store it. So that's something to think about. The next one is, if nobody sees this, would I still want it? And that's a doozy, right? That is a big one with so many things. Like, do I love this enough to where I just want it? Or am I trying to impress somebody? Does it matter if anybody sees it? Do I love this enough to spend this amount of money on something like this, whatever this is, just for me? And the next one is do I have the money right now to pay for this thing? Not next week or, whatever. And not do I have enough room on my credit card for this, but do I have enough money for this item right now, which is when I'm wanting to pay for it? Do I have the money in my checkbook? Do I have cash? These are all really important questions. And I think if we added these all up together, we may not buy, there may be a lot of things that we pass on, which would be good because also then we don't clutter up our lives with all of this junk that we don't need, right? Okay, give this video a thumbs up. I want to know some things that you've passed on down in the comments, and I will see you in the next video. Okay, bye.